What is up, YouTube? Hellspawn here, coming to you with a very unfortunate review. A lot of you guys out there have been asking me, why are you not doing any more high-end collectibles reviews? Why is it always Hot Wheels? Why? It's just because, frankly, there's not much coming out right now that really interests me that much. And when it does, I'll do a review of it. Not to mention I'm trying not to spend as much money, but I do have some stuff coming. I got the Boba Fett 6-scale figure coming. I've got a few things. So, you shall see. But here is something to satisfy my fans. And this is a review of the Sideshow Collectibles Berserker Maquette that was done in association with K&B Effects. And this thing is a turd. Turd. And when I say it's a turd, it's because it's crap. This thing sucks. Bad. And, you know, I love this stuff, man. Like, my life, for the most part, aside from my family, my wife, and God, is collecting stuff, you know. And I've got a lot of stuff. And I've got a lot of really cool stuff. Stuff that, like, you just, like, flabbergasted at how awesome it is. And then some shit like this comes along, and it just pisses me off. Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys lately have been a little on my nerves. I guess the best way to say it is the quality continues to go down, and the price continues to go up. And I really, really wish that somebody would open their frickin' eyes at one of these two companies and realize that the reason why you're where you're at is because of people like me and people like you out there watching this video right now. Stop screwing over the fans. Why is it that Hot Toys figures, the first Captain America figure that came out was, I think, $169. The next Captain America figure that came out is over $200. Why? Why? I don't get it. Does anybody else get it? You know, statues in premium formats have gone from like 200 and something bucks, like $249 or something like that, to $325, and the quality is not getting any better. You know, a lot of the quality stays the same, which is fine, but why are we paying more for something that is exactly the same as the last thing that we paid $75 less for? You know, and then shit like this happens, you know? And then stuff like my Captain America figure happens with quality control issues and things like that. You know, and we're supposed to basically just sit idly by, and there's nothing that we can do about it. But anyways, on to this thing. Huge disappointment. Base sucks. You can barely make out the Predator hieroglyphs along the bottom. The detail and the paintwork on the base is crap compared to what they show in the quality control and the prototype pictures. Now, don't get me wrong. I know and I understand that a prototype picture means it's a prototype. It's hand-painted. It's made to look as good as possible, artist-proof style, so that they can approve it for licensing and blah, 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 blah. I get it, okay? But the idea is to try to make the final production piece as close as possible to the prototype. When you're talking about something that's mass-produced, obviously it's not going to be able to be right on par, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, starting at the base. Paint job sucks. Detail sucks. The fit and finish of the mold and everything sucks. It just looks cheap, like someone threw it together. Nothing is uniform the way that it should be. The lines are not good. It's just not good. Up here, the water effect. The water on the Alien vs. AVPR Requiem Wolf Predator diorama, 10 times better than this. This doesn't even look like water. It just looks like swirls of green and brown paint strokes. I will say that the rocks do look pretty good. These things actually almost look realistic. But this grass is horrible. A lot of the grass isn't even painted. It's still brown in here. And a lot of the rocks are painted brown, just like the tree trunk, even though they're supposed to be rocks, which are painted gray over here. Moving up, the pose, the actual sculpt, albeit it may be dynamic and kinetic, with lots of imposed movement. But this, for being displayed, blows. Okay, look at it this way. Would you want to display it like that on your shelf? Probably not, because you're looking at the back here, and you're not getting any of the detail of the front chest, the face, or anything like that, okay? So, all right, so we want to get some detail on the face that when we display it, right? Okay, let's turn it like this. Okay, it's still not great, because now we're looking at it so far from the front, we don't get any of the you know, you don't hardly even see the legs at all. So that doesn't work either. So let's turn it the other way. Let's turn it this way. Or even here, just, okay, you know, now, yeah, we can see the chest, we can see that crap-ass paint job in there that somebody obviously didn't give two damns about when they were painting it. We can also see the seam lines in the wrist, where you can see where the hand and the arm were molded separately and then glued together. Yeah, we can see that. We can see, we still can't hardly see the face, because no matter how you pose this thing, unless you're looking straight at it from the front, you can't see the damn face of this thing. But we can see how crappily the paint job is on the jawbone here. We can definitely see that. It looks like plastic. Oh, yeah, we can see these horribly done dreadlocks, which are A, entirely too long, and B, are basically the same generic dreadlocks. There's a little secret shout out for Dreadnought 320 out there. But they're the same generic dreadlocks that they use on all the other maquettes, the Tracker and the Falconer. This is not movie accurate. It's not. You know, in the movie he had little tips, you know, on the end of them, and they were blood red, man, like just bright red. And these things, it's like they painted them black and then just like slathered a little bit of red paint, one coat, totally didn't dry the way that it should and be dark red. You can see the black is still coming through. They almost look like a maroon purple color. The shoddy airbrushing, we can see that in here too, where it just looks like somebody went and just put a bunch of dots and didn't even care about making the skin texture look anything like what the movie was. You know, yeah, displayed like this, it almost looks good. Still can't see the most important part of the whole thing, which is the helmet, the face. And then we can also see all of the imperfections and all of the things that make this piece total crap. The weathering on the armor is a joke. There is no such thing as weathering on the armor. They basically painted it all one color, and then some guy probably had these things going by on a conveyor belt, and he just said, oh, let's put a little silver here. Let's dry brush a little silver there. I mean, it's just spots. Like, literally, like, okay, for instance, I saw one right back here. Right back here on his back. There's just like one spot right there on the back. Same thing on the leg armor. It just looks like somebody went in random places. Not even on edges. Not even where wear would occur. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, if it was close to good, I would understand. But it's not even close to good. If this were repainted, I think it would look fantastic. If this was taken to Joe Dunaway or somebody else that had similar painting skills and had some customization done to it, i.e., you know, having these seams filled on the wrists and maybe having some extra detail added to it, and by God, if somebody was brazen enough to break an arm off, or, you know, to adjust how the head is or something like that, and be able to just heavily customize this thing, it would be awesome. A brand new paint job, this thing would be fantastic. But I shouldn't have to have my freaking statue repainted. I shouldn't. I should not have to open up a $300 statue plus shipping and then say, man, I need to send this to somebody and spend another $300 or $400 repainting it. That's not the way it should work. When I opened up my wolf statue, my AVPR wolf statue, guess what? It looked fantastic. Right out of the box. Nothing needed to be done. My Hulkbuster statue, fantastic. Right out of the box. Nothing needed to be done. You know, I just don't get it. I've got tons of Sideshow stuff. I got tons of Hot Toys stuff. I got tons of Palisades, Diamond Select. I mean, you name it. And it's like, I just don't understand why the quality has been allowed to go this far down, and no one seems to care. And you know what? And if you're not getting upset about this, fine. Go right ahead, enjoy it. I'm glad you do. But I expected more. You know, it's a maquette. Everybody, when they hear the word maquette, statue, whatever, they expect something like great. And this is not great. You know, I wanted to get the whole set of these. I ended up passing on the Falconer. I got the tracker, and the tracker wasn't great. The detail was good, but it needed a new paint job, but I figured, whatever, no big deal, I'll deal with it. Falconer, I canceled my pre-order and didn't even let it go through because the pose on that thing was just horrible. This looked so good in the photos, and then I got it, and then it's like a total disappointment. I'm so overly flustered and frustrated with how bad this is. I promise the next review is going to be full of praise and glory because I got the Hot Toys Iron Man Unleashed Armor Mark II, and that thing is incredible. But this is garbage. I've got more statues on order with Sideshow with the FlexPay program, so I just paid little tiny bits over time. I used my rewards points for the next statue I'll be getting. The Elder Predator from predaTURD statue that they just released looks amazing. Please, God, let this thing be good. Because if it's not, I'm going to be so pissed. I use my rewards points, so my FlexPay payments every month are like $8. But, you know, hopefully, I'm hoping upon hope that the reason why this doesn't look as good as it should is because it was the K&B effects side of the whole deal, and not so much the Sideshow. Hopefully, these new pieces that are coming out that are strictly Sideshow and they're not partnered with another studio will be better and actual Sideshow quality like they should be. You know, like I said, I'm hoping upon hope that the reason why is because it was partnered with the studio, kind of like the masks that everybody was all pissed off, the AVP masks, when they were partnered with Amalgamated Dynamics and whatever, I don't know. But, you know, it's just, I'm starting to see a trend that whenever Sideshow partners with K&B Effects or ADI or whatever, the product tends to be garbage. And things that are strictly Sideshow licensed, like not licensed, but Sideshow projects tend to be good. So, fingers crossed, we're going to forget all about this. He's already sold on eBay, so I don't even have to look at him anymore. He's going to the post office, like literally after I stop filming this. So we're just going to forget that this ever happened. And hopefully the next thing that comes down the line from Sideshow will be to the proper standards of what fans and collectors expect from Sideshow's products. Anyways, I give this a 2.5 out of 10. Like I said, I really have nothing good to say about it. I'm a huge Predator fan. I collect almost anything that I can get my hands on that's Predator, and I have absolutely no problem with passing on this, and neither should you. But anyways, you know, you guys enjoy it. If there's anything else that you guys want to know or see, let me know. I'm going to post pictures on my Facebook page. Search for me on Facebook, Hellspawn Collectibles. Yeah, and you can see the pictures and get in contact with me and network with other collectors too. But anyways, this is Hellspawn signing off. Deuces to me and to him, and y'all have a great day.